very warm welcome to the tradingmentors.com. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. This is the weekly Forex forecast for the 3rd to the 7th of April, even though we've got a Good Friday coming up. So we're going to go through all the trades. The first thing I'm going to do for you and for members is go through each of the trades which made profits this week, or could have made profits if you've been following your charts. So the Dow, 1,000 points, Aussie 200 index, 221 points, NASDAQ plus 661 points, S&P 500 plus 420 points, Hong Kong Hang Seng plus 221 points, Euro dollar plus 100, pound yen plus 140, US Canadian plus 166, Euro yen plus 367. What I'm going to do for you is go through each and every one of those charts in the next couple of minutes. Put your feet up, grab a coffee, and I'll explain how it works, why it works, and how you can profit. The members who are listening today will obviously know how it works because you will have exactly the same charts as me, the Advanced Pro charts. We'll have a look at DXY, see where it's going next week. Risk on, risk off. We'll have to wait and see on that one. The yen futures are vital when you're trading the yen pairs, because if the yen futures are going up, the yen pairs are going down, and I'll explain how that works. Indices, we're now for the stocks. We've had some rallies last week, and so you could have maximized that. Where are they going to go next? Commodities, gold, silver and oil, they're looking fantastic for next week, so get ready with your gold software and especially your oil software. Double bottoms, double tops are vital for telling us where the reversals are and where we can go next with the trades. The last thing I'm going to do is for members and for you guys listening today, I'm going to give you my favorite trades for next week. And there's quite a few actually. I'm going to give you the list. I'm going to give you the targets as well. So if you are not a member already, then please click on the link below. There's a 14-day free trial, and I'll give you my daily analysis every day. So we'll be following my favorite trades every day during the New York session. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, why not? You'll get regular updates. So let's go through the trades for last week. First of all, then we're going to go into the markets and see where the next trades are, because this is really important. Understanding the structure of a chart will help you and improve your profits. So what we're looking for in our charts, we are looking for the price to be above the 50-day moving average for a buy, and then we're looking for a buy above the 50-day moving average. Simple as that. The Advanced Pro charts tells us everything we need to know, and it goes green as well. The other thing that we use is the MACD. We use it as a leading indicator, not a lagging one. We're not bothered with it crossed up, although it's handy if it has. As long as the signal lines are above the 0 line, then that indicates bullish to us. So a combination of factors gives us the edge. So above the 50-day moving average, buy signal above the 0 line indicates a bullish momentum and a break of trade here. So this went from 32,300 to 33,300, 1,000 points. Aussie 200, a buy signal above the 50-day moving average. MACD histogram moves above the 0 line. Buy, all gone green, 221 points. NASDAQ 13,181. It finished on Friday. So we got in at around 12,500. So we got 661 points so far and still going. S&P 500 plus above the 50-day moving average, buy signal, continues upwards, and that from there to there is 420 points. The Hang Seng, still in this one. Currently, where are we? 221 points so far and continue upwards. Our target is 21,000. So these are the highlights which members get every day. Target 21,000, support area. The support area now has moved, so we'll be changing that. And the stop was initially down here, 19,622. That's going to be moved. And the MACD's above the histogram, and we had a swing low as well. So that was a great trade. Congratulations if you're still in it. Euro dollar, a buy above the signal line, the 50-day moving average, MACD histogram above the 0 line. We had a swing low as well, and a buy signal, everything went green, and it hit our target, which was the previous high, and we banked 100 pips. Pound yen, a nice quick profit on this one, 140 pips for yen traders. If you're a yen trader, it's time to get on board because these are going to be some big moves coming up. So we had a double bottom above the 50-day moving average, MACD moving up above the 0 line, a continuation of this, 140 pips. All buys so far, but the US Canadian, you could have had a sell on this below the 50-day moving average, MACD below the histogram, another sell here, nice railway track there, and another sell here. So you had great opportunities to sell this as the DXY weakened, and that's 166 pips. Euro yen, nice double bottom. Look out for double bottoms. These are really important. They're automatically drawn on your charts with the Advanced Pro charts, as you know if you're a member. And once we get those, we wait for the break of the neckline, and that's an important area. So once we get the price back above the 50-day moving average and a buy signal, combined with the MACD histogram moving above the 0 line, get the picture so far, that's 367 pips. Okay guys, on to the markets now. What we do here, I go down the list. On my watch list I have the start off with the DXY, yen futures, indices, commodities and Forex. So in the next few minutes I'm going to fly through these, and then at the end of it I'm going to give you my favourite trades and setups for the next few days for next week. So we're in the Advanced Pro charts, and this is the DXY. The DXY gives us an indication of the future price of the dollar. And we have a double bottom automatically drawn. We have divergence positive, and therefore the dollar is going to get stronger in the next few days. Might only be a correction, but nonetheless it's going to be strong for the next few days, and we can take advantage of that. Target for this is 104.80. On to the yen futures. The yen futures gives us a heads up in terms of where the yen pairs are going to go next. So this is a really useful tool in getting more profits more often with the yen pairs. We don't trade them all at once. That's just not the way it works. We cherry pick the ones we're going to choose. But as the yen futures weakens, then the yen prices pairs actually increases. All right, so that's the correlation between the two. So understanding where this is going next will help you and guide you as to which direction the yen pairs are going. So what's likely to happen in the first few days, on Monday probably you're going to see a little bit of a rally in the yen futures, which will drive the pairs down, but at some stage it's going to give way. And once it does give way, that's your opportunity to get into the yens once this starts to roll over. We've got a buy signal, so that indicates the buyers are coming in, but I think it's temporary. Once we get the sellers coming in, then we're going to go back into the yen pairs and make a lot of money. Right, back into the indices for the analysis. After the rally, there's going to be a rest, there's going to be a pullback. That's what usually happens. And as we can see, the price has rallied up to here, and now we have a wave 3 setup. A wave 3 setup is a pullback, a correction. So once we pulse back, then we will actually look for this correction and move into a wave 4. Once the wave 4 is set up, automatically you'll be given your targets, but only once the wave 4 is set up. Once we get that, we wait for this the buy signal above the 50-day moving average, and then we're going to be going long again the Dow. So this has got a long way to go. Same with the Aussie 200. As you can see, correction is likely. It might not come down as much as we would like. We just don't know what the correction is going to be. It might be a deeper correction down to 70.40, but nonetheless, we'll be keeping an eye on this every day. So if you're a member, we will actually analyze this every day during the New York session and see where the opportunity rises. And let's get rid of that. The target is 73.43. Now the FTSE 100 was not tradable as far as a long position is concerned. As I mentioned in the DVA, the daily analysis which I do for members, is that this is in an ABC pattern where others are in a continuation pattern. So in other words, this did go up, but the move was always going to be tainted by the fact that it's in a wave 5P 8-wave formation. So A, B means that this is going down. The target is 6,811. On to the NASDAQ, 13,181. We're still in this. I'm holding on to this. Target is still in a wave 4 pattern. The wave 5 has not been confirmed yet. We'll see how this goes. It may pull back a little bit down to this area here. The support area will be moving our stop to lock in profits on Monday. And the target is 13,709. Congratulations if you traded silver this week. I know there's loads of you out there using the gold software as for silver as well. As I mentioned in last week's video, in the weekly Forex forecast, we had a prediction of $24. It hit that in the last couple of days, or last Friday looks like. And we had a buy signal above the 50-day moving average, indicates strength. Wave 4 is a continuation of the uptrend. And so it's now hitting a wave 5, but it's not been confirmed yet. This could continue higher. Much depends on the US dollar. Congratulations, guys, members who've been trading oil. I know some of you have, and you made a lot of money, so well done. This is now entering a wave 5 formation. A wave 5 formation is a reversal, but it's not been confirmed yet. The price is highly likely to go a little bit higher, probably down up to about $76.85, where you're probably going to see a reversal at some stage. So when we see a wave 5 reversal, this is not tradable in terms of a long trend anymore, because it's going to give way at some stage. So it doesn't matter if we're not in it, we just wait for the patterns to emerge. There's going to be other opportunities elsewhere to make some money. Nonetheless, this is going to be a big move once it sorts itself out. We've gotten a wave 5 into an A, into a B, and then down, and the down could be back down to $64 pretty quickly. Right, on to gold, my favourite commodity. Last year's profits, excuse me, the whole of last year's profits, 80% of my profits doing the analysis was in gold. So simply, gold is worth 10 times that of any Forex pair. So that it's a great thing to get into if you can. So the long-term prospects for gold is a wave 5 formation from a wave 3, 4, 5, and then we've got the A, B, still in a B formation, which indicates downward spiral. Now, with the gold software allows you to trade both ways, because the moves here are enormous. We're talking about targets of 1927 and then 1882. Being the extension, the Fibonacci extension. We've got a sell signal. It needs to break the trend line, doesn't it? This support line here. But once it does, it's going to move pretty quickly, I imagine. Equally, of course, it could bounce off this support line, and then we get another position going long in the next few days before the wave 5 takes place. So the software is the key to actually making money up and down as it does, because this moves probably 200 or 300 pips some days, not Friday, it was dead as a dodo, but nonetheless there's great opportunities with gold. And if you want the gold software, then it's there if you want it. On to the currencies now. Pound USD 123.29. It finished on Friday. Now moving into a wave 3 correction before another move higher. Now this is based upon the DXY having initial momentum to go upwards will drive this down. But of course, if the DXY changes in the next few days to go weaker again, then of course this will drive this higher. So that's how we use the correlation to make intelligent decisions in terms of which pairs we're actually going to trade. The actual wave 5 or the Fibonacci extension is way up here, so we could see a collapse of the dollar potentially, not yet, but a collapse of the dollar. If that happens, we'll be ready. So the US Swiss, we've got a lovely double bottom. It's not ready yet. It needs to break this resistance line here. And that may be Monday, so look out for that, guys. I'll let you know in the VIP room. For those who don't know, if you're a member, you get free access to the VIP room in Telegram, where I update you every day with what's going on, or every hour, pretty much. Not every hour, but every time I spot something. And of course, we need to wait for this breaker. 91.62 seems to be the number. Once it breaks up there, we're talking about target 93.30. So on to the US yen. We're talking about the combination of the DXY and the yen futures with this, because it's combining both of those. And we have a wave 3 correction taking place, probably bouncing down to about this support area and then moving up to 134.50. Now, once we get the formation of wave 4, it would automatically predict the target for us. It's probably going to go a lot higher than 134.50, but it's a good start. Once it actually kicks in, I will let you know in the VIP room and obviously during the daily video analysis. So the combination of this to drive this is the DXY to go long, which it looks like it will do temporarily even, and then the yen, which is looking weak and continues to be weak, will drive this price higher. Aussie Swiss, this is now. As we can see, the price is broken. We've got a sell signal below the 50-day moving average and now continues lower. We'll monitor this, but nonetheless, the price target is 60.10. Pound Canadian, 166.60. It finished at, now this is interesting because it's in a wave 5 pattern. We've got an A, we've got a B, and then we've got the B continuation and a sell signal here. This is going to target 164.95. Canadian Swiss, we're still in this, and it's all over the shop, but nonetheless, we're still in it. Waiting for this to break down further, the low 67.37, and once it does, it's going to target 66.10. So we'll have two positions on this one. Euro Canadian, we've got a similar position as the Pound Canadian and wave 5 A, B, C. We're waiting for this for a while, and now it's broken the major support area here. So this is going down to 145.20, or even further. If we look down here, the Fibonacci extension is right down here at 143.55. So finally, the best trades for next week, and some of them are red hot, so get ready for money. I know volumes during London Open are low, but nonetheless there are some great position trades to be had. Pound Canadian target 164.95. Pound New Zealand target 195.20. Canadian Swiss 66.10. Gold target 19.27. US yen target 134.50 and US Swiss 93.30. There's others which are really getting set up now. So get ready. And if you want to join me in my team, then please click on the link below. There's a 14-day trial. No commitment. It's totally up to you. But I'm there to support you in your trading success.